Is China so powerful that they rule the U.S. stock market?
No, that's why it was kind of a mistake. Everyone getting all upset about that. Because if you
so what's going on? I mean, when the market tumbles 1,000 but still ends up 588 short, it's troubling.
China is having problems, but they manipulate their economy and their stock market, and the idea that the problems there that was happening before reflected reality in the first place, it didn't. That's not the fundamentals were messed up. So when it's crashing there, we don't need to overreact, or at least I believe this is what investors overreacted, and then the massive losses recovered, and things have been doing better since the close, and it's looking like a more positive open today. So it's not. I don't think this is an ongoing thing. Larry Summers tweeted yesterday, "Oh my God, this could be the beginning of like a 2008 August situation."
Larry Summers is an idiot. Seriously, I've thought that for a long time, and I strongly believe anybody who listens to Larry Summers, ought to have their head examined.
Yeah. So I don't think it's a crisis that's happening right now. It looks like we're getting back to normal by lunchtime yesterday.
The response to it is an overreaction, you believe?
Well, I just said the wild swings were an overreaction, because this is the stock market is not like the economy. It's what investors are doing.
Right.
The photos of sad brokers aren't people out on Main Street. Those are the people who are buying and selling stocks for investors who are having a rough time because they don't understand what's going on at the moment.
All right. Well, now I'm going to probe that a little bit with you. Do you, either through a mutual fund or your 401k or whatever, do you own some stock? Do you have some?
Yes, but I'm way more than 10 years out of retirement, so I take and anyone who's not about to retire should relax and look at this over the long term. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I think maybe if you are about to retire, you'd watch more closely, but making panicky decisions seems unwise. I'm not an investment advisor or anything, but I'm just a big skeptic of the idea that the stock market is like the pulse of what's going on in the country.
I hate to pop your bubble here a little bit, but you're a lot longer than 10 years from retirement.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I'm way out. I'm not even, I'm not 10 years. I'm so far out.
I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
I thought you said you still had another 10 years. No, you got a lot longer. You got a lot longer than that.
If I was retiring in 10 years, that would be fantastic.
All right. Now, but I want to go back to this investor thing. Okay. So you own some stock. I do too. So to that extent, you're an investor. I'm an investor. I didn't overreact. You didn't overreact. I would say most of the people who actually own the stock didn't overreact. Who is over? These are people who are managing these funds, right? Or these Wall Street people who just suddenly get a bug up their butt, right? China's got some problems, so we have to sell all this stock.
That's my understanding of it, to be honest. And I must admit, it's
a herd mentality, and they all get into it. It's
yes, there's tons of psychology in these ups and downs that are reported every day as if everyone needs to know about it, and almost nobody really does on a daily basis.
But here the problem is, I was just looking at your site this morning, Huffington Post, that there's $1.8 trillion lost yesterday by people who own these accounts. Now, some of that will come back, right?
Yes.
But real people are getting hurt by these bozos who are making these wild decisions, these roller coaster decisions, overreacting to news from China, which, as you point out, has been going on a long time.
But also, I mean, we had the 1,000-point drop and then recovered. That just happened in the morning. It was a really fleeting thing altogether. And hopefully that was it. And they're saying overnight, it looks better for today's open.
All right. To all of our people who are listening, who are watching today, who have a 401k, who have whatever stock that they own, individual investors, what's your advice? What should they do given the news of the market plunge yesterday?
And I would be happy for people to call in and tell me that my attitude is total jackassery. But I think there's just
So what should people do?
people should just relax.